So, a very good afternoon to you all, and welcome back to the channel. It's a bright sunny afternoon, rather, and we're headed towards Sikkim right now. Rather, we are headed towards Siliguri. From there, we'll be traveling to Sikkim. Yes, obviously, it's time for another trip. So, where's my partner?
Hello guys, so this trip is happening after a long time. We are quite excited about it. Not quite very highly excited about this trip. Actually, we were planning to go to Arunachal Pradesh in northeastern India at the start, but later on, due to some reasons, we planned on Sikkim.
Currently, we are boarded on the infamous Mahananda Express, which runs from Delhi till Alipurduar. But we have boarded this train from Patna Junction and will be deboarding at Siliguri. From we'll be heading towards Sikkim, rather Gangtok. We are planning to visit North Sikkim, and we are also planning to go to Pelling, I guess, right?
Yeah,
Pelling.
Pelling. If we are not sure, not finally decided, but we might be going to Pelling. But not Sikkim, we are going for sure. Lachen, Lachung, and also Burdongmal Lake, which is a very high point.
And Yamthang Valley.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yamthang Valley.
All those points we'll be visiting, at least trying to visit.
Yeah.
So let's see where this trip takes us, and for the time being, you enjoy the lush greenery of the fertile plains of Bengal and Bihar.
Eternity later.
Hello guys, so we are almost at Siliguri railway station right now. The time is around 10 to 6. So after a tiring day and after almost 5 hours delay, we are almost at Siliguri station. So let's hope for the best. Hope we can find a cab and reach Gangtok. So finally we have reached Siliguri, and now we have taken a cab to Sikkim. So let's see. Right now the time is 6:30, and I think it will take around 3 to 4 hours to reach Gangtok.
So as you can see, we have left Siliguri already, and we are in the midst of this jungle road. It's quite thrilling right now. It's not that late. It's maybe 7:30 at the most.
7:30.
Yes, exactly. It's 7:30, and but the way is such that there's no lights in this highway, and on both sides you get to see elephant crossing and jungles, deep jungles, and in between there are army camps or something like that. So this place feels thrilling actually.
Hello guys and good morning. Today is the 2nd of October, and today we are in Gangtok in Sikkim. So we had come here late at night at around 12, and so we just couldn't shoot any video or show you the room.
Yes,
And
we felt so sleepy that we just crashed in. After checking in, we just crashed in.
Yeah, so we couldn't shoot anything. We had a good night's sleep, and now the time is around 9:30. Sorry, not 9:30, but 9, and we are going to have breakfast. We are planned for the nearer locations.
Today we'll be doing the local sightseeing, and we'll arrange for the other places from tomorrow onwards.
Okay, so now we'll go and have our breakfast. Check out the view from the room, guys. So this is a beautiful view of the mountains that we get from our room. So we opted for the executive classic view rooms, and this is excellent. Below you can see all the vehicles and road, and there you can see the mountains. This is quite a spacious room. It's quite spacious, provided with all facilities. Let's see what locations we can go to, and we want to rent two-wheeler actually, but let's see whether they are available or we have to, otherwise we have to take a car. We are just outside our hotel and waiting for our cab. Just this is the outside of the hotel, if you can see. We have to take a cab to MG Marg.
We have hired a cab. It takes 30 rupees per person and it takes you to MG Road from Deorali taxi stand.
Good morning guys from Sikkim, Gangtok, and we have hired a two-wheeler as you can see, and Srijita is behind the wheels. She's the rider now, and our first destination is Rumtek Monastery in Gangtok. So as you can see, there is a lot of traffic on the road, but we are able to glide through the traffic because we have hired a two-wheeler. That is one of the biggest benefits.
We are late to venture out for the sightseeing today. Let's see how far we can go. For a start, we'll try to visit Rumtek Monastery.
So the distance from Gangtok Mall Road to Rumtek Monastery is about 37 kilometers. So it's going to take around an hour, I think, to reach. The mountains here are lush green, covered with a lot of vegetation, and it is looking superb. Here the area is, the road is wonderful. I think this is one of the most scenic places we have visited so far in Sikkim. The road is also devoid of any rocks and off-road areas. Wow, what a view! Awesome views. This is a river that is flowing. Not sure about the name. So this stretch of road towards the Rumtek Monastery is quite nice. After a certain point, you get lovely views and wonderful roads. There is lush greenery, and right now the weather is also perfect. There is I think the Tista river that is flowing just alongside this road, and it's very peaceful. So like you can see, this is a landslide area. I think landslides occurred sometime. So just you can see, there are loose rocks all over the ground, and not a pretty sight.
While on our way to Rumtek, we got to visit a beautiful waterfall. It's a lesser known waterfall. I do not know the name, but I got to see this. That's why I am recording. Here it's a landslide zone. There you can see there has been fresh landslide, and here is the waterfall. It's a less popular waterfall, but even then, here we have the Tista river. So actually because of these constructions, the road has been damaged, I guess.
So as you can see, we are on our way towards Rumtek Monastery. The road is excellent. Just look at the greenery down below. Gives you an awesome feeling. Right now there is a gradient to the road. We have to climb a bit.
going to ride now, and I'll be taking the pillion seat. So let's check the view first. So that settlement that you can see on my right flank is Gangtok, I guess. Rumtek is away from the hustle and bustle of Gangtok, of course, but I can see that here one can find beautiful homestays and beautiful garden homestays, rather organic farms and homestays amidst those organic farms as well. So if you are from the cities like Siliguri or Kolkata, or for that matter Bardhaman, and you are coming for a weekend trip to Sikkim, then you can obviously stay in Rumtek and spend 2 beautiful days over here.
So here we are on the way towards Rumtek Monastery. We have stopped at a small coffee shop, and we are having hazelnut coffee and mocha coffee. So
But the cold version of it. So there's a little coffee shop on the way to the monastery, and we had our mocha and latte. So let's
it's
again start.
it's a 3-minute walk from here.
3 minute is what that guy said, right? His 3 minute means maybe our 8 minutes. So let's see. So here you find these wheels, and you start rotating these wheels. So we are about to just enter into the Rumtek Monastery. It's actually known as the Dharma Chakra Center, as you can see it, and it's 24 kilometers from Gangtok. We took time to come over here because we are not able to search it out through Google, because in Google if you type Rumtek Monastery it shows some other location, whereas this place is known as the Dharma Chakra Center. So guys, welcome you all to the Rumtek Monastery, the famous Rumtek Monastery. Here we got to know that you can only take pictures or take videos from the outside, that means from the courtyard area. Let me show you an all-round view, or 360-degree view, and then we'll get it up close. So
these
here
are
are
the
the
residing quarters for the monks.
Statue. Let's.
There are many pigeons here. I think they are having a lovely time in the sun. Rumtek Monastery, also known as the Dharma Chakra Center, is presently the largest monastery in Sikkim and is home to a large community of monks.
Originally built during the 18th century, the monastery hosts a golden stupa containing the relics of a respected religious leader belonging to the branch of Tibetan Buddhism. Just beside the monastery is the Karma Sri Nalanda Institute, renowned for higher studies related to Buddhism. So this is another part of the monastery. Here is the Karma Sri Nalanda Institute, and here I think the golden stupa is kept. So this way is the golden stupa. Let's go. So guys, after a wonderful visit to the Rumtek Monastery, we are traveling back. So this is the way back. Here, Gangtok is 16 kilometers, and here you can see terrace farming. So we are now leaving Rumtek and we are entering into the Gangtok area again. So these are all the landslide zones. You can see there has been landslides recently, and you can see here a lot of riders.
I think they are local riders. What?
No, they are from West Bengal. The entire crew is from West Bengal. So guys, while coming back from Rumtek Monastery, we have come at this beautiful spot. This river that we were riding alongside was the Ranka river, not the Tista. This Ranka river goes and meets Tista. So this is the Ranka river, and
There is a bridge at the upper end,
yes, there's a
which
bridge at
joins
the upper end.
which passes across the river. And can you show the place from where we came? Just on that side.
Yes, and we have parked our bike on the roads over there, and
Yeah,
we are here down at the Ranka river. So
very nice spot.
people over here, some guys over here has come for picnic, and see there how they're keeping their cold drinks and everything cold. So let's see.
Nice spot.
Yeah. So let's
let's
look
go.
at this crab. Here's a
Doing
crab.
somersaults.
Here's a crab.
He's doing somersaults.
Yes. And look at its eyes. It's crossing its own obstacle. That's the river water. So hello guys, we are here at the Black Cat Museum. It's a small museum, but it's a worthy visit because it speaks about the history of Sikkim and the history of the Indian Army, the brave history rather of the Indian Army, and also it showcases the Army's contribution towards protection of the frontiers, mainly in this area. I'll show you the tagline. It shows Indian Army, blood, guts, and glory. So, and these are the famous soldiers of Sikkim.
So actually, if you come to this museum, you can get within a, I mean, if you spend some time at the museum, you can get a good idea about the history of this state. So various battles are showcased here, and I think you can see there is a system. Just show the headphone. So this is a headphone along with a device which you can use to get the details. You can use to hear the details of this thing like Doklam standoff. You can get a brief overview of the event.
At the very start, you get to know about the various army operations or the military operations that has been carried out, and the various standoffs that the Indian Army has faced with China in this region. So first, the very first statue that we get to see is of Baba Harvajan, and this is a very famous. There's a very famous mandir dedicated to him. People say that his soul protects those areas around Nathula. And after that, we get to the Operation Sahayata. Uh, then one gets to know about the Doklam standoff
In 2017.
in 2017 that India had with China, and you can see the actual pictures of the standoff between the Indian Army and the Chinese forces, and the Indian wall, the human wall created by the Indian Army. So then you get to see about the Chola incident, which is a very famous incident, and you get to learn about the heroes of Chola. So the tricolor being hoisted at Chola, and
So these figures of the army are also. Uh,
yes, you get to see the very real life like statues of
yeah,
soldiers.
various positions, standing,
Yes.
kneeling
This
down.
wall is dedicated to the Nathula skirmish. This is actually very famous in the military history of India, where the Chinese army had to bend backwards and retreat.
These are the pics of the merger of Sikkim with the Indian Union. So anybody who is interested in learning about the history of this state should definitely visit this museum, the Black Cat Museum, and also use the audio device to learn about the history. This section, this is the dedicated to the traditional weapons of this place. So you have the bamfok, the kurmi, um, kukri, patang, bow and arrow, all these things.
So the road to Ganesh Tok is very steep, as you can see. Earlier we had got such steep roads in Landor while going to Landor from Mussoorie. Now we are on our way to Ganesh Tok. This same way, if you straight go up ahead from Ganesh Tok, you'll go to places like Nathula, which is near about 51 km from here, and places like Changu or Songo Lake, as they say. And there was actually a lot of steep road and full of traffic, which Srijan has been able to successfully maneuver or pull through. We are on our way towards Ganesh Tok. There's the chill in the wind has grown, and it's very windy as well over here. So we are almost there.
Extremely nice, chilly weather, and what an adventure we had today. Off-roading, then riding through steep gradients, steep slopes. We had it all today, I think. It was a lovely day.
So here we are at Ganesh Tok. We could finally arrive after gaining a lot of elevation. That's nothing but a temple and a viewpoint. So here we are at Ganesh Tok. We'll have a lot of shops over here. And right opposite to Ganesh Tok, you have the Himalayan Zoological Park. That is the Sikkim Zoo. But it's closed now. Hopefully we'll come back and visit it. Back last October, we had visited Dhanolti, and the way to the Surkanda Devi temple was very steep, and it was actually difficult to climb. A lot of tourists have come over here. Let's visit. Here's a little souvenir shop. The temple.
There is a lovely area for sitting where you can enjoy a leisurely time while enjoying the beauty of the nearby mountains.
Here's a beautiful viewpoint. This may be our last stop for today, and we are about to experience sunset in a few moments from
This is
here
looking
on.
mysterious.
Yes.
The clouds, the mountains. This Ganesh Tok is situated at an elevation of around 6,500 feet. That's what I read from the net. So it is a bit of a climb from Gangtok. At some places it's very steep, and there was a lot of traffic on the way. So our ride was, I'll not say difficult. It was thrilling. So after visiting Ganesh Tok, We are heading towards MG Road right now. Stay tuned for the next episodes.